Want to hear a scary story? Had a little uptick this week that we'll talk about only inside of our walls. Rates spiked pretty hard on several events that happened last week and that are continuing today, Monday afternoon. As you can see, we're up 0.375, almost a half a percentage point across the board. This is no discount here. Back to the middle sixes. Upper fives for FHA, VA, and USDA. This is hopefully a bump in the road. Uh, with one discount, we're not quite in the fives like we were on the owner occupied 30-year fixed conventional conforming. And as we approach the fours and got the rug pulled out from under us, we're middle fives now, FHA, VA, USDA. But still, not as ugly as it was this time last year. So fives and sixes. That's people ask me where are rates? Fives and sixes. Maybe a couple of refis I was considering doing are going to be put on hold for a couple few more weeks just to make sure we can get the best possible deal and not make somebody refi more than once unless they really need it. So what happened here? The Israel-Iran conflict remains escalated. Oil is up 3 to 4%. That's a main inflationary component. Uh, Jerome Powell, last Monday said that there's no set time frame for their rate reductions. That spooked the market. And then point two here, another jobs report that came in way over expectations caused a serious spike in mortgage rates. By the way, most of those jobs are government jobs. And out of the last 12 jobs reports for the last year, every one of them was revised to a lower number. So here we are, right? There's no point three, there's no Federal Reserve meeting in October. The market's predicting either no rate cut at the November meeting if this keeps up, or a 0.25% at the most. What is the market now? The next Fed meeting is the day after the election, November 6th and 7th. And by the way, Jerome Powell's term as the Fed chair rolls into 2026. He really can't be fired, as much as someone might like to use that word a lot. So it's a confluence of inflammatory news and information. Hopefully, tension between Israel and Iran can calm down. I don't know if it's going to happen, but that oil price and these jobs numbers are not helping. We have the consumer price index coming out in 2 days, Thursday. Hopefully, it's a low number. Hopefully. Uh, I'm not going to talk about any of that stuff to anybody outside of this building. My message to consumers is the same consistent message. The Fed did begin to reduce the Fed funds overnight rate at their September meeting. Their next meeting is the day after the election. The general outlook for mortgage market is gradual improvement over the next 3 to 5 years. As rates come down, more buyers enter the market, causing an increase in prices and a loss of seller-paid closing costs. Now's the time to buy. Everything's great. Where are rates? They're in the fives and sixes. You're going to buy now. You're going to enjoy your equity rise because you're owning, and you're going to end up in the fours or low fives, depending on the loan type that you have. So it's always now's the time to buy. Uh, that's what I have for you this week. Hopefully, better news for you next Tuesday.